it's not a big downer or whatever. It's not a big problem about it. But if you're planning on playing this game, or this beta, I should say, late at night, be aware of that. Know that before you go into it, so you actually don't get disappointed by the lack of servers or people playing when 12 o'clock rolls by. And as for my other con, I'd say probably just the freezing towards the end of certain matches. Now, I'm not sure if everyone's run into this problem, but I've had maybe about, out of the 10 or so matches I've played so far, I think I've had my PS3 locked down or freeze maybe about 3 or 4 times, so it can be frustrating a little bit, but it's a beta, so it's kind of what you should kind of expect it, and then not get too upset. You shouldn't get too disturbed by it. So it's kind of a deal with it thing. Now, I think as for my last thing for this video, I'm gonna go ahead and lay out a few tips that I have. First off, earlier on, this is a good tip when you're starting out in the beta. Most likely the first gun you'll be using is the carbine, and I think the best tip I can give you with that gun is to try to put as many rounds as you can into your opponent, and as soon as you feel like your opponent is about to die, unload or trigger off the secondary weapon of the carbine, which fires off a grenade in most cases, and it'll instantly kill him like that. I had to snap there in order to simulate exactly how fast it'll kill him, but it really saves you a little bit of the extra time that it would take in order to finish a dude off. And sometimes, he may even have the advantage on you. So that's one of the tactics where it's somewhat helpful if someone gets a jump on you, because then you won't have the disadvantage of being behind in terms of health or whatnot. So, if you run into someone, shoot them until you feel like they're about 3/4 of the way dead, and then just fire off your secondary, which is I want to say R2 maybe, yeah, I think it's R2. Yeah, one of the L is either L2 or R2. Yeah, I think it's R2. But yeah, definitely do that when you start out in the game. I cannot tell you how many times I'd saved my ass, and that not only works with the carbine, which is the assault rifle, but it also works with the shotgun, which in some cases I think may be just a little bit overpowered. But I mean, it's a shotgun. If you're in close range, it's absolutely devastating. So, and especially when you get the incendiary rounds, oh man, shotgun is an absolute beast in this game. Second tip, when running with the Rossmore, you're better off not even worrying about the zooming in or using the iron sights. I found myself sort of having to just hip fire with the shotgun as much as I possibly can, and I've gotten more success than failure with that technique anyway. So I guess the only time you should really use the iron sights on the Rossmore is when you're about to fire off your secondary, or if you're mainly just if you're firing off your secondary. That's about it. Third tip, for the time being, I found myself enjoying the mines more than the grenades, or better yet, I can't remember what it's called at the moment. I should really have a video playing right now telling me exactly, giving me exactly the idea. But, the two different distinct types of grenades they have in this beta is they're both shrapnel grenades. That's all I remember. One's a grenade where if you throw it out, it'll explode at the time being. The other one is a mine where if you throw it out, as soon as someone comes by, an enemy comes by, it'll pop up in the air and explode. So those are the two different ones. At the time being, I think I've had more success using the the mine than I have with the grenade. So that's not to say that the grenade is bad. I don't know. I guess it really depends with what kit you're running with, or what class, not class, but what gun loadout you're running with. I kind of feel like if you're running with the Rossmore, which is the assault rifle, and not Rossmore is the shotgun. You're running with the Rossmore or the carbine, which the carbine is the assault rifle. I feel like you should probably be using mines, seeing as you already have a grenade, which is seeing as your secondary fire for both those guns is a grenade that fires out from the gun itself. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. It also depends on the kind of class you're running with. Now, when I say class, I mean if you set up a custom class that's sort of specifically tiered towards how you want to play. So, for example, one of my classes is a rushing class that involves a shotgun, and with that class, I like to use, the bubble shield. What else? I can't remember the name of the left trigger, whatever it's called, but it's a technique or whatever. It's a perk or mod that I guess drains enemy health when they're nearby. I really have no idea. All I know is that it looks like a halo whenever a character is running by you around their waist. So, what else? I think that's really about it. Yeah, I kind of blanked out there. That's pretty much it about when it comes to the beta. I'm kind of drawing this on to about 20 minutes. I didn't expect for this to be that long, but yeah, that's all my thoughts sort of written down and posted up for you guys to check out. Now, if I'm still in the beta by tomorrow, because I had this question, I had this lingering thought in my mind that since I had got a code the other day to be in the closed beta, I'm not sure if that actually carries over to the SOCOM 4 closed beta. So hopefully by the time that you're watching it, if you're even watching it, which I don't know if you've even gotten this far in the video, hopefully I still have access to the next phase of the closed beta, and if I do, I actually happen to have an extra beta code for, I guess, a lucky subscriber to the BitBag channel. So if you can, I don't know, if I'm still in the beta and I can still play on the 4th or whatever, and you're watching this video right now, there should be somewhere in the video, there should be a code which one person can use in order to get in the beta tomorrow, or August 4th, I should say. And I guess have fun. Maybe I'll set up a game night later in the month of August for everyone. Though I'm not actually sure if everyone on PSN actually gets into the beta. I think it's just people who bought SOCOM as well as PlayStation Plus members. I'm not sure if it's open to the public like Uncharted 3 was, but if it is, then yeah, we'll definitely be having a game night eventually, so stay tuned for that. And that's really all I got for right now, guys. So thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in for this long of a commentary, and I guess I'll see you guys on some future videos. If I post up any more Uncharted stuff, make sure to check out my own channel. I'll probably be posting up a few stuff there, here and there, from the time being until the end of the beta. So yep, I'll see you guys then, and yeah, peace out.